Hey, Richard.
The way you say "Hey Richard" was so unnatural.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I don't say "Hey Łukasz." I always say "Hey Wookie Pookie."
Yeah. And I say, hey, Richard.
Yeah, you actually do. Now that I think about it. Hi, everybody. Now we're back. Another episode of Brolish.
That's us. We're
Yeah.
Brolish.
Brazilian and Polish.
And we're recording another episode.
Yes. Today we have a lot to talk about. Oh my god.
Yeah, a lot of happened in the Wild West where we live in.
Yeah. I got a new motorbike.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's great.
It's very exciting. I am in a constant fear of like getting a huge fine and being like deported out of Switzerland. Because I don't know about you, but I have this fear that like I move to a new canton or to a new place and I don't know how the speed cameras look like. So anything start looking like a speed camera. You know?
Right.
Oh my god, it's so stressful because you're walking around and you go like, is this a mailbox or is this the speed camera of the Canton Aargau? I don't know. So then I'm constantly braking and accelerating. Maybe I should just drive it on
But
the speed limit.
Have you seen some other design that the ones
Yeah.
around here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
really?
there's cantons that they even put like mobile ones just on top of hay bales on the corner of the, like it's just literally just a camera.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh, well, it's very hard to drive within the speed limit with the new motorbike. So I'm constantly like, is this a camera or is this just like, I don't know, a kid? You know?
Yeah.
Is this a cow or is it a government plant just to get us to pay more fines?
Yeah. I don't think I was ever flashed outside of Zurich, so I think I was always flashed by the same cameras. And when I'm further away, I'm trying to stay within the speed limit.
I think
for most of the time.
Yeah. I think it's funny how like you definitely drive safer than I do.
I don't trust myself, and I don't want big fines anymore.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, this is why the world is unfair because you drive way safer than like the only moments that you go, okay, I'm gonna go a little bit faster, then boom, 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 you get fucked. I got 2 fines in Switzerland in 6 years driving. 2 fines. One at 56 on a 50, one at the 68 on a 60.
Wow.
And that was it.
Okay, yeah.
That was it
Yeah.
in 7 years.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
okay, I got a parking ticket once because I parked the motorbike on the like sidewalk in front of our house, and then the police stays right in front of our house, hiding behind that tree to get people who drive that little piece. That is
one way. Yeah.
One way. Yeah,
And
yeah.
people
yeah,
cut it from the other side.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
sure.
Yes. Have you ever talked to the policeman outside there?
No, I only saw them like 2 or 3 times.
I offered them-
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
offered
talked to
them coffee once.
Okay.
And then I spoke to them in English, and they were already angry. They were not happy. They were not happy. Those are definitely the guys. You live in my country, you speak my language. And then I was like, "You guys want coffee?" And then suddenly they changed. They were like, "Oh, hi, yes, maybe, yeah." And then I just put a coffee on the machine. I have like these paper cups from the warm up, like house warm party.
Yeah.
So I just put coffee on the paper cups, and they were just sitting there giving people fines and sipping on my coffee. And I'm like, yes, this is part of my plan. Whenever I do this part, they're going to remember me. Oh, you're the coffee guy. You're okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
As soon as they finish the coffee, they're like, "What's up with this motorcycle?" And that's when they gave you a fine.
That's when they
were too
fine.
alert after all the
Yes.
caffeine
Yes.
you provided them.
And the thing is, it's a joke for the Brazilian people listening. All too. In Brazil, if you wanna like ask if the police wants to get like what's it called, bribe,
Mm-hmm.
the way you ask them is that like, hey, you want a coffee?
Mm-hmm.
That's a way. That's like a I don't know, a code for like I'm asking if you let me out of this fine if I give you a bribe without explicitly asking hey, how much for you to let me go? Because
Yeah.
that's a crime.
Right.
But
of
asking if a
course.
policeman wants a coffee is not a crime.
Right.
And if they go, yeah, well, actually,
Coffee is expensive where I live,
yeah,
so
and you go like, well, I hope this 50 will make you feel good, and you just like shake hands with the 50 attached in the hand like this.
wow.
Yeah, did you ever bribe any policeman, dude?
No.
Me neither.
The closest I was we were leaving one town with my mom was driving. We were visiting some like far away family from us. That they are our family. I don't know, some kind of uncle. Yeah, and we were leaving the town, and I forgot if my mom was maybe speeding a little bit. She was following my aunt. She was speeding as well,
Yeah.
and they didn't catch my aunt, but they caught my mom, and then they
Wow.
stopped her, and
So your aunt was speeding way more.
yeah, they were they were speeding the same amount. I'm pretty sure it wasn't much above the speed limit, but then my mom kind of talked her way out of it by just being nice and saying, "Oh, I was just following my sister-in-law."
Of course, not my fault.
Yeah, no,
please
my
give her the fine, not me.
Yeah.
Here's her contact and her details. Send the fine to her place.
Yeah. And my uncle he runs some factory quite big in this town, making some ceramics and whatever. And then at the end, like the policeman was talking to my mom, and he's like, "Oh wait, so you're the family of this? Oh, I'm so glad I didn't give you a fine." So
your uncle is like the head of the ceramic mafia.
Yeah, some connections.
Yeah, but like police here seems really chill. Like I don't know. I had one encounter with the police once. I don't know if I told this story here, but when I moved to Switzerland, I moved to a neighborhood here in Zurich that's called Altstetten. And if you don't know about it, this is the neighborhood with all the shady stuff happens.
Mm.
So I moved into an apartment, and like within a month, a guy knocked on my door and was like, "Hey, I came here to pick up the bicycle that you sold me for 500 francs." And I was like, "Hey, man, I didn't sell any bicycle for 500 francs. I thought it was a sort of a scam."
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "No, here's your name on Ricardo, which is the Swiss eBay." They went, "No, your name is here." And then it wasn't my name, it was my surnames, because I have two surnames, and I put it at the door.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody, since our mailbox was outside, registered my name on the Ricardo, which is the eBay, sold a bike that didn't exist.
Oh.
And then like when you register, you receive a letter that you have to confirm that you are you. So they just took the letter from my mailbox and registered with my surname and last name, like my second surname and my last surname.
Yeah, wow.
And I was like, it wasn't me. And the guy was like, "Okay, I'm gonna call the police." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, call the police. I don't care, because I have my other Ricardo account, which I showed them." And they were like, "Oh, so I'm getting scammed." And I'm like, "Yep."
Yeah.
So the police called me in to give
investigate.
to investigate, and then I had to show them my account, log in on my account, put in my password, and they were like, "Okay, yeah, this is clearly two different accounts."
Mm-hmm.
Then I took a picture of my mailbox, and I showed them that my mailbox was outside, so anybody could have access to it, and that's how they register. And the guy was like, "Yeah, we're gonna find the guy," and I'm like, "All right." So everything was fine. The charge was dropped. Everything was good, and I was like scared. I was like, "Oh my god, now I'm gonna have a criminal passage. It's gonna be hard to do anything." And no, it was all fine. A month later, knocked at the door again. I opened the door. It's the police. It's the hottest policewoman I've ever seen in my. She was so hot. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I was like, "How are you? Hi, yes, please take me in, officer." And she was like, I think she heard that a million times. She just rolled her eyes and said, "Do you know the guys on the second floor?" I was like, "No." "Have you ever bought anything from them?" I was like, "No." "Did they ever try to sell you a bicycle or any drugs?" And I'm like, "No." And she goes, "How long do you live here?" I was like, 4 months. She said, "Have you had to talk to the police before?" I'm like, "Oh, here we go." So I told the whole story, and she was like, "Okay, that's fine." I was like, "Hey, you want a coffee?" She's like, I'm working. And I'm like, what time do you finish work? And then she's like, okay, I'm going. Bye. I was like, God damn it. But it was nice.
Yeah.
And then so apparently there were drug dealers in my building.
Yeah. And bike dealers.
And bike dealers.
Non-existent bike dealers.
Yeah, imaginary bike dealers.
Yeah, hard to catch them.
Hard to catch them.
They're imaginary.
Yeah, hard to ride them too.
The bikes, yeah.
The bikes, yeah. You can't ride them at all. Yeah, man. After that, I think I never had any encounter with the police ever again. I have the impression that we talked about police before.
Yeah. I think in one of the first episodes.
Really?
And I was wondering why are police officers so attractive here?
That was this.
Yeah, until I realized that it's part of the police academy training that they do. It's not an easy training.
No, you have to be hot first.
And to get even hotter by the end of it.
Speaking of hot, yesterday I met a guy. He's clearly a model. He's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's like tall, blonde, chiseled jaw, blue eyes. It's just literally like Hitler's dream.
Yeah.
This guy just gorgeous. And for some reason that guy came to my show a few times and he was so excited to see me. And then we're talking about life decisions and how did I quit my previous job to do comedy.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh my God, this is so brave. This is so inspiring. And he kept like giving me compliments to the point that I was a little bit uncomfortable. I was like, man, I don't know if you're making fun of me or if you're just happy or you're drunk or what's going on. And he's like, no, you are so inspiring because you chose the creative path in Switzerland where creativity, it's not taken care of. People don't care about it. And you choose that. And I was like so touched. They were so happy. I was like, can we hang out? And I was like, yeah, man, we can hang out for sure. You know, like after the shows, we can go for a kebab or some stuff like that. Just, add me on Instagram and we talk about it.
Yeah.
He add me on Instagram. I came home and I checked. He has 1.4 million followers.
Yeah.
He's like super famous. He's a big guy. He's huge. And I'm like, bro, I'm a poopy comedian. I do open mics and stuff. You are the famous guy. You're the inspiring guy here. And he's like, no, man, you inspired me so much because I thought I was lost, but then I thought I saw your show. And I'm like, bro, you're the best. You're doing way better than I am, man. So it turns out that the secret to success is just to be extremely attractive.
So, yeah.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. So you think he's a successful guy because he has 1 million followers?
Well, I think
on Instagram. And
I think 1 million followers on Instagram
so he's an inspiration for you even.
Either he's extremely lucky, which I don't think it is because I check his Instagram and he's working.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy came up with his personal brand. He came up with his own format. He came up with a bunch of creative stuff. So it is inspiring for me because if I had 1 million followers and 10% of my followers bought tickets, that's 10,000 tickets, I think. Or
1%,
more. 1%.
Or
1%.
more.
1%
1% is. Yeah, that's true.
No, I don't say if 1% buy, that's 10,000 tickets a year. I can live off comedy. I mean, I love my job now, but that's still a big deal. So I was very impressed and I was very excited. And it's funny how we can both inspire each other in different ways.
Sure.
And it was just a random guy that I met and I loved the guy.
Yeah.
It was fucking great.
Oh, he was great. He also came up to me and he was like, wow, yeah, you, Witzli. This is what he was telling me.
Okay.
Which I know is Slavko's show in German. And I was like, yeah, he's just... Anyway, it turns out they mistook me
for another comedian.
And they are very good, big fans of him as well.
Yes.
And but he also told me some nice words that he thought I was very funny. Once he realized I was actually doing comedic your shows.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And there was an apartment yesterday that I don't everybody was so pretty. It was very nice.
Yeah.
It was very nice. I had fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known that ETH students can be so pretty.
I think that all the pretty ETH students weren't at that party, all 20 of them. No, I'm just kidding. ETH people, you guys are beautiful and smart.
Yes.
Except for the economy students, you in business, you guys are dumb.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna say I don't care. I don't care for business. Controversial opinion. Unless I'm doing the business.
Yeah.
Then it's good.
Business time.
Mm.
Yeah. All I knew about ETH students that they are nerds.
Man, I don't know if they're nerds or geeks. What's the difference? Maybe it can be both, yeah?
Yeah. It's this old battle between nerds and geeks.
Is there a battle?
Yeah, because
In a virtual world? Like, how do they battle? They LARP? Like
they LARP in metaverse.
metaverse.
Yeah.
They live
And
action
that's the
role
geeks.
play.
That's the geeks.
Yeah.
Nerds are like, no, let's do it offline. Yeah. Off the
Offline.
grid.
Off the grid.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, man. I know that, like, a lot of things have changed since the last time we did an episode.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a break from Zurich for a while. I was on and off here.
Mm-hmm.
Had an eventful beginning of the year with a heartbreak, with almost moving to a different country, which did not happen. And then I spent summer traveling and spending some time with my family and enjoying the summer. But now I'm back here in Zurich, and then I rented a co-working space, trying to work on my projects and trying to find job outside of comedy, because it's not really paying the bills for me. But I did a show yesterday in Basel, and actually I'm gonna get paid enough to pay for my tickets both ways. So
for the train tickets?
For the train tickets, yes.
So that's almost profit.
Yes, so I'm getting very close to being a profitable comedian. I'm this close. Yeah. Margins are tight in the comedy world.
Margins are tight.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wish I was a bit of a better businessman. To be honest, I think I should go to ETH to study some business. Yeah, to figure out how I can monetize my skills more.
I have the impression that my microphone is way louder than yours.
I don't think it is.
I know. Okay, then it's perfectly fine.
I think I was just shouting, or wasn't I not?
I don't know, man. I don't think people want to see this.
Yeah, and while we speak,
I mean, if you're still watching this
stopped.
episode, that means you are... Oh, what happened?
Yeah, you see, this is the AI lords.
Is it? What's happening?
This is...
your phone... okay, your computer just locked.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys the password for Łukasz computer is badabim badabopidi. I don't know, it's fine. You kept recording regardless. Yeah. It's good. If you're listening to the episode up to now, most likely you know us personally.
Yeah, and if you didn't, then now you know.
Now you know. Yeah, we can talk personal. I got a new job, which I don't know if I talked about it, but I'm very happy. I'm very happy with it. I work a lot. I don't have a lot of time for the things that I used to have time for, like video games. I haven't played video games in a very long time. Today I tried.
Yes.
And I suck.
You got worse?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if it's the age and my reaction times went to the toilet. I don't know what's going on, but I'm pretty excited to try a little bit. Anyway, like the new job I'm doing is very good. I love my colleagues. I love the job. It's just pretty stressful. I have to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm very happy. And Łukasz, sooner or later, brother, you need to get a fucking crazy job, man.
Yeah, it feels good to get back to coding and figuring out the tools and all the advancements in LLMs, and there seem to be so many possibilities. So yeah, pretty excited to get back to it, and also you showing me your project and how you are using decorators in Python.
I'm not using it. I'm trying to understand what the engineer does, because we have a guy in our company. He's actually leaving, which is the reason for most of my stress. He's one of the smartest people I've ever met. He's so smart. He's so hardworking, and he's like fully locked in. And it's so interesting when you meet somebody who's truly just locked in. My guy is a machine, and is fucking. It's incredible to see when you meet somebody who knows how to lock in and knows how to use their potential, and that person happens to be very smart. It's a beauty to see, because he tries to explain the things that he calls easy and not complicated to me, and I'm like, yeah, maybe that PhD wasn't that useful, you know? Like, I'm trying my best to keep up with the basic stuff, which means we don't even get to the complicated stuff. And he's leaving now, which means that I'll have to figure it out, everything, as soon as I can. So that's part of the stress. But it's engineering, it's magic. It's such a crazy stuff to do, like electronic boards and try to understand how stuff work and how, like, material things basically like gas and chemical reactions get converted into analog signals, they get converted into digital signals, they get converted into information from one thing to one instrument to the other, that then becomes part of the whole automation process and in the industries. It's such an interesting thing, and it's so far from whatever I'd done in the university. Whatever I was doing on my PhD was so far removed from reality that felt like I was literally just living in a dream. You know, it's so far removed from anything practical.
Yeah.
That I don't know. I salute the people who do academia for the passion that they have, and but I cannot anymore. Like, now that I've seen the other side, the practicality, like the usefulness of actually putting in science to work, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm completely good. It's incredible to see. However, I must say, in my job, it's and this I don't know, might be a little bit controversial, but it's dudes making things so other dudes can make other things so that a few dudes can make some money.
Yeah.
There's no girls. There's no women around. I'm working there since April. I think I interacted with 2 female engineers and 2 ladies at work. And the only ladies you interact with is the ladies on the marketing teams. And I was like, okay, maybe sexism, but maybe it's just the interest. Like, that men on average are more interested in things and stuff like that. So I haven't decided it yet, but our office smells. It's just dudes make things for dudes, so that more dudes can make more things.
So I think more women should get into the technical fields. So at least the smell would be better.
How can we manage to be progressive and sexist at the same time? It's just like, oh, I really want more women on STEM fields. Why? Because then they would smell better. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
I would hope. I mean,
I would hope.
It's worth a try, you know. This was your observation about the smell levels.
Well, I mean, that's just I mean, it's not even true. Like, I think I'm the most smelly person in the office.
Yeah, that's why you don't want to give me the job at your company, because then you would not be on the top.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wookie pookie. Oh yeah. No, but like, you don't know hardware, man. I can't get you a job.
Yeah. It's fair. Like, I rather focus on software because I already have.
We need somebody who
there.
does software, but we need somebody who does software for the hardware that they develop.
Yeah.
So like, the software is the secondary thing. The number one is developing hardware, and I just like hardware because of the hard part. It's so hard.
It's mainly in the name and the
mainly
meaning
on the
behind
name.
it.
Yes. Because to do software, you need soft little fingers that go on the keyboard. To do hardware, you have to touch like iron that is 350 degrees, and then you burn yourself when you're trying to solder stuff. It's a man thing. Okay, see, this is a character that I'm playing, please.
I'm a kind of software kind of guy because I'm soft.
I'm a software kind of guy. I meditate.
Yeah, I'm emotional.
Yeah, I drink matchas instead of coffee.
How did you know? Yeah, during my first lunch in my co-working space.
Oh my god!
With a great person that works at the reception. She's a beautiful lady. Married, so nothing.
You had to be creepy,
happen.
man. You were going so well. You was doing so well, you know, like everything was fine, and then you have to say, "Hey, you know what? She's married, so please."
I just want to explain
to the listeners out there, don't get your hopes up, okay? She's married.
Yeah, and we had lunch together, and afterwards, I went to get some coffee, and I got a matcha, and
because you do software.
I do software.
Yeah, my hardware guy is on 6 coffees. And 3 ADHD meds, different ones, and vaping, and I don't even know how does he manage to put the components on place so much his hand is shaking. It's a man is caffeinated and he's ready to war, dude. He's speaking of war,
yes,
I was discussing yesterday with a Russian German guy, and he's saying that like he hit me up with a weird question. He was like, if the war blew up in Europe, where would you rather be? Like, which place would you like to be when the war breaks out? And I'm like, Brazil. Like, if the war breaks in Europe, I want to be in Brazil.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, it has to be Europe. I was like, then Switzerland.
Yeah.
Because my dream is for the Swiss army to come here and say, Richard, here is the rifle. If you shoot the guys in the red uniform, you get a passport. Oh, brother. Oh, I'm defending the shit out of this country. Nobody's getting to Oerlikon, dude. If I get a fucking passport, you just point the direction and I'm eliminating 100%. I'm ready to defend this country with my life. I won't learn German, but I'm ready to defend this country with my life. If there's a passport on the line, 100%. The army can enlist me today. Today, they go like, hey man, you go through training, we get you a passport. My God, I'll be number 1 soldier in the universe. I can't. I couldn't stop. I was so excited. But turns out you can't do that.
No?
You can't earn your passport through battle.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that would be the hardware kind of guy to becoming Swiss.
Yeah.
Because if the war broke out here, I would be the first one getting all the supplies and going in the bunker, as the real soft kind of guy.
Oh man, I would be the guy defending the bunker.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Because we need both software and hardware in the
I'm telling you.
community.
I think it should be a program in which you go like, if you prove that you can defend Switzerland and your skills are useful, you get a passport. I would 100%, man. I would just like put in the night vision, just pick it up, the rifle, freaking get good at it.
Yeah.
I would get smooth. Like if they need a cavalry, I can train horses and stuff. Once the EMPs blow up and nothing electronic works because there's too many drones on the skies, and then we have to actually move stuff with the horses, I'm ready. I can train any horse anytime, brother. I'm ready.
Yeah.
If it means I get a passport, I'm doing whatever Switzerland. If they need somebody to provide cheese to the army, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
As long as they give me a way to stay, I'm doing anything they want. I'm ready.
Wow, you are ready.
Yeah.
You are ready to stay in this country.
I'm activated.
You're activated.
Well,
That's
hell
nice.
yeah. So if there's somebody from the army, I don't know, somebody high up in the army and thinks like, hey, we need a guinea pig. I can also test your weapons on me.
Yeah.
It's like if you survive,
Yeah.
you get the permit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hell yeah. Zigzag, just running zigzag. Just try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it take me to shoot myself in the foot? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
I have 2 foot.
Yeah.
And I want both of them inside this country. Even if one gets blown off,
Yeah.
both of them will be here.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just think that's the way to do it.
Yeah. That's
It would be a nice program. But actually, now I'm gonna be a geek. It is possible to become European by going through military training.
yeah.
Yes, you can go to the Legion. What is it called? Oh man, there's this army in France.
Mm-hmm.
The
So it's a
Legionnaire.
French program.
Yeah, I forgot. But basically, you get there. They don't ask any questions. You go through the test, and if you're good, they get you, and they get you a new passport. But then you have to serve for that army specifically, and you get the full passport. And I think it's called the
Le French
no, the
République
Legionnaire.
Legion
Wait.
Party.
Let me find this because it's honestly very interesting that it is possible for you to literally become a citizen by doing this stuff. So I'm talking about this, but it's pretty much doable.
Yeah, but I'm
But you
in
have to
the-
give up your old life.
Yeah.
You have to give your life fully to that army.
Yeah, I'm in the reserves of the Polish army. So
You're the reserve?
yeah, in theory they can, I think, call me for service
They can?
if shit really hit the fan.
Well, Poland would probably be on the line of fire for whatever. Ah, yes, it's called the French Foreign Legion.
Mm.
The French Foreign Legion. It's if you give up your old life, meaning even your name, you can give up. You can come up with a completely new name, and you become French,
Yeah.
which I think it's enough suffering.
That's a lot of stuff.
I think it's not a prize in the end, but you do become French.
Yes.
And then you are like providing services for this, and then you have to give a few years of your life to them, to the
Yeah.
French Legion. And
Wow.
there's no questions asked. You just join in, and that's it.
You think so? You think this is that easy?
It is literally that easy.
I guess it must be pretty hard in the.
It is hard to get in, yes, but they don't ask any questions. You go in and they do the tests, and then you get it,
Okay.
and that's it.
Yes.
Of course, they have a fixed number of positions.
Yeah.
So
You
it's
have
just
to
the
do
top
very well.
200 and stuff like that. But the tests are like crazy.
Is it like physical tests
Physical
or-
tests, mental tests,
Okay.
like 42 tests. Like they say, okay, you sleep like 4 hours a night, and they wake you up in the middle of the night, and you have to go and shoot and run and climb and like or orientate yourself in the French Alps with just a map and walking and carrying 35 kilos, and it's wild.
Mm.
But if you get it, bro,
Yeah. Wow.
you're in.
Okay.
There's Brazilian people who do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
Is
have
th-
nothing else to lose. Like, what the hell? It's like they already do that the whole day. It's running around like getting shot by the favelas drug lords.
Yeah,
So
carrying
might
30
as well get shot by some Frenchie.
They're already carrying 35 kilos of things on their backs through the mountains. And that's
Mhm.
how you transport things
Oh yeah,
in the tall mountains.
we don't have mountains. Actually, we don't have a lot of mountains in Brazil.
No?
No,
But it's such a huge country. There
yeah,
must be.
but it's the whole country is on top of a single tectonic plate.
Yeah, and there are no mountains.
There's no mountains.
regions
I
of
mean, yeah, we have a few
Because-
mountains, but like the tallest is like not even 2,000 meters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's in the Amazon, like on the border with Bolivia or.
Because
something like that.
Argentina has the Patagonia.
Yeah, but that's where the Pacific plate crashes with the Atlantic plate, which is the one that Brazil is in. So when the plates meet, then they raise the mountains.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So Brazil is flat.
Well, I wouldn't say flat. We have hills,
Yes.
but we don't have mountains.
Okay.
We have some nice hilly places, but that's it.
Yeah.
Like, for example, my city in Brazil, Uberlândia. Look it up. It exists. It's real. It's on
It's part of Germany.
It's on a raised plain. So, like, to get to the city, you always climb, but then the city itself is on a flat plateau.
Yeah.
But we're like 400 meters above the sea, or 470 or something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, the name comes from the German language,
No.
meaning
No.
it's actually Portuguese.
Yeah. Well, that is
Uberlândia.
Uberlândia is a very.
Uberlândia.
It's debatable where the name comes from, because what they teach us in school, it's obviously bullshit. It's obviously bullshit. They say
it comes from America.
No, they say it comes from the Tupi Guarani, which is the two combined languages of natives that used to live in the area. And it comes from like Uberaba or something like this, which means fertile ground.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
So that is, you can.
Uberaba.
Right, which is a city that is very close to Uberlândia. There's a city called Uberaba. So Uberlândia was a small city near that they call it Uberabinha, which means small Uberaba.
Mm-hmm.
But then a mayor went like, oh, I don't want our city just to be the diminutive of the other city, because we are great on ourselves. We want to have our own name.
Yeah.
And then he says like Uber from Uberaba, land.
Yeah.
Land. And then they put two and two together and it becomes Uberlândia. That's version A.
Yes.
Version B is that he was like, Uberlândia is still a city run by two families that take turns taking the political power.
Both German descents. Allegedly.
Allegedly not, but allegedly maybe. And so apparently these guys, which are very rich, had their kids studying in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
And then they come to the city and they go like, our terrain is elevated, so we are above.
Yes.
Uber. But also we are on the land, so Uberland, and that's it. So they put the IA at the end just to become Brazilian, because otherwise it would just literally be the Uberland, which doesn't sound so good.
Sounds a bit too German for
the wrong kind of German, yes.
the
Historical German, like, which we don't want. We don't want it.
We don't like historical.
But we don't have any
Germans.
Germans in my city. We don't have any foreigners. Like, whenever you have a foreigner, it's like a fanfare. Like, oh my God, this guy is from outside the country. And it becomes just a huge
celebration,
event. Everybody wants to touch. Oh my God, this guy is American. Oh, he's fat. You know, like, everybody wants to touch everybody. Just to figure it out, you're real.
Yeah, it's a carnival straight away just to celebrate the person. Samba on the streets.
Straight up.
Samba in the sheets.
Hey.
Okay.
You joke.
Enough
You
about
joke
what
about
I like.
it.
Yeah.
Enough about what you like. You joke about
I
it.
like dancing.
There's a lady from she lived in the same street that I live, like 4 houses down, and they were from a pretty destitute, poor family, but she was really attractive. She was tall. She had all the figures that today you call thick with 2 C's. You know, she was very a lady carrying a lot of attributes.
Also 2 C's.
I don't know if there's a C on attributes, but if there is one, she has they're probably double D's. She was a really hot lady, and
attributes.
Yeah, and she started dating this German guy.
Yeah,
which we just heard rumors that was a German guy. So this guy came in to visit her at her place. Thing is, in a radius of 3 kilometers, the only person who spoke English was me. A 16-year-old guy who learned English playing Counter-Strike online.
Yeah, English with Polish and Russian swear words in the mix.
Literally, I was like, "What's up?" The guy say hi, and I go, "Rushbi, suka." You know, like I went straight into. A lot of slurs, anyway, I met this guy, and then he come in, and she was 180, the lady.
Yeah.
He was my height, maybe a little bit shorter than me, maybe like 165 or something.
Yeah.
Skinny, very, very skinny. And like you look them together, it's like putting your finger next to a matchstick. And I was like, this lady is breaking this man, and he loves it. And I figured that out. At 16, I already figured out what's going on. And then the guy could only hang out with me.
Yeah.
So he'd be like, can you tell her that I love her and I want to bring her to Germany? And I'm like, this is too much responsibility. Like, I cannot
take me instead.
Like, no, I don't want to be the guy translating this sort of conversation.
Yeah,
What do they want next? That I stay on the bedroom? Like, what the It was bad. And then my mom's like, Richard, what is he saying? And I'm like, he likes Brazil. And then I told him, I said, hey, man, this is a big deal. Yeah. And I don't know if I want to be the guy translating all this stuff.
How did they communicate?
Well, so pointing.
Yeah.
He learned basic Portuguese, so he knew like very basic words. Like I'm hungry, I need bathroom, I need water. Mm-hmm. And they would constantly just translate on Google Translate, and he would write, and then she would read, and then vice versa. Yeah. But she wasn't very well educated, so her Portuguese, she would write in dialect, and then the Google wouldn't translate well, so they kind of needed me. And then she learned English, he learned Portuguese, and they moved to Germany, and they now have 3 kids.
Wow,
and they
beautiful.
The last I heard, they were living happily ever after.
Wow, beautiful.
And it was very nice.
Yeah, so you helped this romance blossom.
Yeah.
by not by refusing to translate, so they had to learn the language.
But actually, I did prank the guy a little bit.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Well, like I would do, like, we have cute words for private parts. Like, so the boys have a piu piu or pinto, which is, you know, like the little chicks from the chicken, like the little chickens.
Yes.
What do you call them? Chicks?
Chickens.
No, but the little ones, like the little yellow ones.
Yeah, chicks.
Chicks.
Probably,
yeah.
yes.
So that's the word for penis.
Yeah.
In Portuguese, which is piu piu or pinto.
Okay. Yeah.
And for girls, you say perereca, which is female frog.
Perereca.
Yes.
Okay.
So I would just prank the guy, and he was like, "What's the name of this?" And he would point like to butter, and I'll be like, "That's perereca." And he goes, "Oh, that's a very funny name." And I was like, "Yeah, keep saying it." and then my mom would come in, and he's like, "This perereca, muito bom." And my mom was like, straight up, she just looked at me and said, "Richard, stop." And he goes, "Whoa, what happened?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, man. That doesn't mean what you think it means." So I pranked him a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah. But very, very mild.
Yeah.
Very mild pranking.
Yeah, mild pranking.
Mm.
The word pranks.
I think this is a standard thing. Like whenever somebody's trying to learn your language, you have to at least once trick them with a funny word.
Yeah.
Right? At least once. You have to.
Right.
It's like the price you pay for teaching them.
Yeah, the price is the prank.
Yeah, a little prank.
Yeah.
Have you ever done this?
I don't think I've ever done this.
You're such a good boy.
Yeah, I'm a
software engineer.
Software engineer, soft
emphasis
boy.
on the soft.
Emphasis on
the soft.
Yeah, I have a soft spot for not pranking people. Yeah, I'm thinking, what if I did any kind of prank? Yeah, putting the toothpaste on the door handles.
Oh,
on the last night that you are staying somewhere with your class. Some kind of trip that is multiple days.
All right.
So this is that was the standard prank that you would do. So I did this prank. This is the craziness.
That is something. I mean, I the only prank I did with toothpaste was filling in the Oreo filling with toothpaste instead of like that is like biscuit, white thing biscuit.
Yeah.
You just remove that and you put it in toothpaste.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but this was a prank that was like went viral, so I find it online and then we reproduced it in the school just for the heck of it, and it was fun.
Right.
It was fun. We used to do a lot of stupid pranks in high school, like a
did
lot.
You? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were terrible people.
Yeah, you told me some of the pranks.
Did I tell you the fart one? Or the heart medicine?
Yes, yeah.
That
Tell me.
you pick up a piece of yarn.
Yeah.
And you dip it on heart medicine and you dry it on the sun. So when you burn it, there's this sulfur fart smell coming out.
Oh, okay.
That is absolutely horrible. And they would just do it in class and then put it like inside the drain pipe, so the teacher couldn't reach it. And then we don't have class. We did this one prank that we did, which I'm very proud of.
Yeah.
In the in the boys' bathroom, there was the urinal and there was a pipe that had like these metal braces that would hold the pipe in place to drop the water in the urinal.
Yeah.
We decided, everybody, without it even telling each other about it, we decided to all pee exactly on the same spot, which was on one of these metal braces, and we melt the metal with our pee over the time of a year, over the span of a year. Wow. So like there would be a line in the male bathroom. Yeah. And everybody's why? It's because everybody would just one after the other pee in the exact same spot.
Okay, where some things connect.
Yeah, well, like this metal brace that that hold the pipe to the wall, and then we melt the metal brace with our pees, and we were very proud of that.
But you still peed like inside the urinal, or?
Yeah, we peed on the urinal, but it would hit first the metal brace and then fall on the urinal. Yes,
okay.
But we all pee in the same place.
Yeah.
And then like the next kid would come in, I was like, "Why that is a line?" And I was like, "Oh man, we're doing a thing." And then he would look and be like, "Okay," and just get it on the line. Not even go. Like the urinal was 3 meters apart. Like nobody would pee anywhere else. And if somebody went to pee somewhere else, we would go boo and then get on the line and wait to pee on the urinal thing. And then of course with the uric acid on your urine,
it comes from the word.
We melt the stainless steel brace.
Okay, and then
nothing. Then we melted and we were like, yeah, that was it. That was literally.
And then what? It fell down? Did anything happen?
Yeah, no, the pipe fell down in one corner. Yeah.
Wow.
And then the janitor fixed it on the next day. And then we're like, okay, it takes another year to melt it. So I guess we pee all normal now. And then we just pee normal.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
But we did some prank, which is to just call the telephone booth outside when they were still existed. And just talk to people and ask, how can I order a pizza to this?
Yeah,
this
phone
address.
pranks are the best.
Yeah, so that was fun.
Phone pranks are the best. I don't like phone pranks because my mom, I always take them like too far.
Oh,
First of April is April Fool's.
Yeah,
so my mom would call my aunt and be like, I fell on the garage and I'm dying. My head is open, blood's coming out. I'm dying. And then my aunt's like, oh my God, why did you call me? Call the ambulance. And she's like, April Fools. And I was like, Jesus Christ, this is dark. What the fuck? This is not April Fools. This is giving people freaking heart attacks. This is wild. So I never did.
Yeah. No phone pranks.
No, not so much. After my mom started doing this stuff, and she would do it like with everybody. She was a wild lady. She is.
Yeah.
But I don't think she's doing these pranks anymore.
No.
Hopefully.
Yeah. You haven't been in Brazil on the 1st of April.
In a long time.
Yeah.
In 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
When is last time you've been there?
September.
Yeah.
Best time of my life.
Yeah.
I had an incredible time. It was the first time my family
there.
Spent a month there. Yeah. It was the first time my family met comedian Richard.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, because I was 3 years without managing to go to Brazil.
Yeah.
And by September, I was doing comedy for 2 years. So
Yeah.
it was the first time they met comedian me, which is very different from old me.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's the difference?
Well, first things first, I'm happy. Old me was a little bit depressed
Yeah.
and with that down energy. I was such a pain in the ass, man. I was such an annoying guy. I was
Yeah.
like so correct and like perfectionist, and I wanted to do everything right. And I wanted to figure it out, okay, what's the most optimal way to get myself to retirement with this much I was like so focused on living life right,
Mm-hmm.
that I just forgot to be happy and to find myself and to be myself. So that was the worst. But like, your family knows. They think that that's who you are. And I was just trying to be the best person I could be while ignoring my own needs.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to be the best person for the other people. So I was
Yeah.
like very people pleasing, very malleable, in whichever person I'm talking to, then I would become the version that I thought that would make that person the happiest,
Yeah.
regardless of how I felt about it.
Yeah. But I feel like I'm doing the same thing, and I feel like I have changed a lot in the sense I'm no longer as much of this as I used to be, trying to mold into the person that I think the other person expects me to be.
Yeah.
And the same with my family, but I feel like it's a journey that never ends. It's
No,
hard for me
no,
to
that- no, no.
say, oh, now I'm completely different, because
It
I
doesn't.
feel like
It doesn't.
yes.
Yeah, man, of course. Of course. I mean, of course that like we're not complete selfish dickheads that like sometimes if somebody is a bit sensitive, you don't talk to them like so of course you manage the interaction with people, but that doesn't mean that you let go of who you truly are.
Right.
And it gets to a point in which you're just that. So like I felt like this September was the first time my family met the true me. And it was very scary because maybe they wouldn't like it. But the truth is, they love me even more. And they were like, we never seen you so relaxed. We never seen you so happy. We never seen you so nice. It's amazing to be around you. And I was literally just doing whatever the fuck I want. So like this time in Brazil, there are people from my family that I didn't even see.
Mm-hmm.
Before, I'll be like, oh, I haven't been here in a while. I have to go visit each one of my family members, all my 7 aunts, all my 17 cousins, one by one, sit with them and bring them a gift. Now I'm like, yeah, if they want to see me, they come.
Yeah.
Because I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay not missing people. Like, I'm okay not being the most pleasant. I'm okay just being myself. Yeah. And that was such an incredible thing, man. Oh my God, it was so good.
Yeah.
It was the best.
And you ended up hanging out with the people you wanted to hang out with your brother. You did a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, because
all kinds of fun.
Yeah. I love my brother so much. He's the number one person in the universe. I love him so much. And I hang out with him literally every day. He would come into my place 6 a.m., honk on his huge cowboy truck, brr, brr, and then I would be outside like 5:47, and then we'd be on the road, and then we get to the farm 6:30, and then he goes like, Richard, can you pick up that horse and then do this? Can you do this bandage on this horse here? And then like we would just hang out, and then we work. Then at 9, the work's done, and he goes like, okay, so now we can chill. And then we just go ride horses or like drive the motorbike, drive the car somewhere, just go chill, and then find a place to go eat. And then we eat on my grandma or something. It was just the best. It was like day-to-day life spent together. We worked, we did stuff, and it was the best. And I wish I had written more comedy, but I was so busy being happy that I didn't even like stop to write stuff. I was just so busy being there.
Yeah.
And it felt so good.
Yeah.
And then of course I come back and had one of the worst times of my life.
Yeah.
Because which is I'll get to tell you guys soon, as soon as the situation is completely under control, which it was gonna be soon. I get to tell you guys how it is. It was literally the best time of my life and the worst time of my life, 1 month apart.
Yeah.
One of the hardest times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. But then Brazil was fucking great,
Mhm.
so it's fine.
Yeah, yeah, it's great. Interesting because yeah, we had a like crazy last year, and you had, of course, with your story with what happened, but
But
for
you
me
too, man.
for
You
me it
also
was,
had big differences.
yeah, in a way I see kind of similar, where I thought yeah, I found again after years my person that I want to be with, that I'm gonna end up with, that I'm gonna move out to Amsterdam to live with her, and yeah, and then I think partly because I wanted to be the person that I think she wanted, rather than following really what I really am and what I really want. I think I was just insecure, or like felt like I'm not enough. I was afraid also because of our dynamics that she might drop me again at a whim. So I really tried to fit into the picture that I thought she had of me, and then when
And
it
then she
didn't hold up,
She
then
dropped you on a whim.
yeah, and then when it didn't hold up, she dropped me on a whim, and yeah, so it was so crashing as well, like a huge swing as well, and took me some time. Yeah, it's been like 5 months now, 6 months, almost, since this happened. So like I'm way in a way better place, and yeah, and at some point, maybe I also able to open even more about this whole experience, but yeah, it's yeah, it's I'm glad that now I'm in a way better space than I was, like yeah,
Yeah.
when it happened.
I think we all glad that you are in a better space. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, life is life is a hurricane.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me, and I think for everybody listening, problems will come, man, and like I stopped thinking that. For example, one of the biggest problems I had is that whenever I was the happiest,
Yeah.
right after I had huge problems coming right after.
Yeah.
So with Comedy Kids, I got the job at Comedy Kids. I was the happiest I've been. The next month, Switzerland rejected my application.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, this is terrible. And then all my friends gathered together and a lot of people helped me out. And then they say, okay, let's figure out a way to get a permit. And then as soon as we're like, yeah, I think we're doing it, then I got deported for real. And then I was like, okay, now it's terrible. And then something great happened. And then I didn't get deported. And I was like, this is fucking amazing. This is the best. And then as soon as I get, okay, now I can just be. And then boom, it comes back again. So it's very easy for you to think that whenever something good happens, something bad's going to happen afterwards and vice versa.
Yeah.
But this has nothing to do with this. Life is just so random. It just, the only thing that you can control is how you steer the shape of your own life. Because the wind is the wind.
Yeah.
So it just comes. It's just a matter of you having more abilities to deal with it, and then having better tools to deal with the problems that life throws at you. And that's why I love comedy so much, because I have to be truth to myself to be funnier.
Mhm.
And finding the truth of what I want and who I am, I end up also being better and loving myself more. And this is fucking great. Next episode, I'm going to talk about women.
Next episode, I'm not gonna talk about women because Richard will call me creepy again, and then it got under my skin a lot.
Yes.
So I'm happy to talk about men, women, and even the non-binary folk.
No, I'm going to talk about women, and you guys better prepare.
Okay.
Because I have some inflammatory ideas.
Oh yes?
Yes.
Wow, I can't wait for this.
No, he can literally wait for this. He doesn't want to hear that.
No, I my soft spot.
Oh fuck, we
I'm
got the
gonna
time.
learn.
People, you guys have been fucking great. Thank you so much for listening to our ramblings and bullshit. I hope it made you laugh. I hope it made you think. I hope it made you somehow made your day a little bit better, because it made mine.
Yeah, I hope your commute to work will be better because of this podcast.
Or worse.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
As much as it made our Sunday afternoon better.
Or worse.
Or
Anyway. Thank you guys
Thank
very
you for
much. See you
listening.
next time.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.